Dear viewers, in this video lecture, we are going to see students' t-test for single mean. That is for sample mean versus population mean. Student t-test was developed by William Hershey, who is head in a brewer at Guinness Brewery, Ireland. So for his brewer, he used to collect so many barley varieties. So he conducted so many experiments regarding its yield, and he developed so many tests. He published his findings based on his experiment in journals. He is not allowed to publish in his original name, so that he used the pen name student moniker. So in that pen name, the student test was called student t-test. You can ask a question, what is t-test? T-test is assess the means of two groups, or you can compare means of two samples. So it deals with problems of small samples. So here we are going to discuss one sample t-test. We are going to take any sample and we can compare the mean of the sample with the population mean. So that here we are developing a hypothesis, that is null hypothesis, that shows that there is no difference exists among the sampled population and the sampled mean and the population mean. That is the value which you are going to have by collecting a sample is equal to the population mean. So alternatively, the alternate hypothesis says that there are difference exists between your sample mean and the population mean. So this is a formula which we are using to test the sample mean versus population mean. So that is P is equal to x bar minus mu, that is population mean, divided by standard deviation divided by root n. So we can explain this one sample t-test by having a example. That is, we have taken birth weight of 10 babies from Tanjore government hospitals. The weight of these babies are given in the table. In the first column, that is ID number of the babies. The second column, the actual birth weight of the babies are given in gram. So in the top, which we are having a ICMR standard birth weight for Indian babies, that is 2800 grams. If you use that formula, T formula, and calculate the value, you are going to have a T value of 1.28. That's a calculated T value for the sample which we have collected. So you have to compare this T value with the table value at a level of significance, that is 0.05, for degrees of freedom 9, that is number of observations are 10, so that n minus 1, that is 9, so that is 2.26. Your calculated value is less than the table value, so it indicates that there is no significant difference exists between your sample value and the standard value, so that there is no difference, there is no significant difference exists between the birth weight of babies and the standard birth weight recommended by the ICMR. There is no differences in the baby's birth weight. So far we have discussed what is t-test, what is one sample t-test. Now you are going to perform the t-test by using SPSS. So in this SPSS, when you open in that first window, you are having two views, that is, one is data view and another one is variable view. So in this data view, we are going to enter the values. So we are having that 10 babies, so that we are going to give that ID number. So the first column we gave the ID number of the babies, and we are going to feed the corresponding birth weight of the 10 babies. So in that variable 2, in that column we have entered the birth weight of 10 babies. Now we can see that variable view. We are switching to the data view to variable view. Here you can give the name for that variable 1, that is nothing but ID of baby. So the second variable which we have taken is the birth weight. So the type of data, that is first one number, that doesn't tell you anything about the data, so you give the string. So the second type, that is numeric value, so that it's already given as numeric value, so that you give OK. So with you need not worry about that. Decimal, it support that it tells about the value, so that you can use that 0 because our is a whole number. So then here you can add that value. Here you can still expand the name of the variable, so that it's birth. Here you can add. So values are actually you are having nothing, so you leave it. So but here the measurement here is nominal already came because we gave string. So that here unknown, this you have to give scalar value since you are going to measure the value. So now, so that data we have fed on that sheet. So here you can see that the ID of baby, birth weight. Okay. So now we are going to perform the exact analysis, so that you have to choose analysis, comparison of means. Here in that we have to select one sample t-test since we are having only one sample, that's birth weight. So then you click that. Here you are going to have this type of window. You have to shift the birth weight to the test variables. Then here one test value is there, that is the standard value, that is nothing but the population mean in this category, that is 2800. That is the standard birth weight, but which is recommended by ICMR. Then you give OK. So this is the output that which we can discuss now. This is the output of SPSS analysis. So in the top, which we are having basic information, that our sample 1, it indicates the number of observation. Then second is mean value for our sample. Third one is standard deviation, which is a standard error of mean. So here we are having a P table. So this is the T value, that is 1.281, which is calculated T value. Here it's degrees of freedom, as I already told, that is n minus 1. Our sample, that is 10 minus 1, 9. Here is the P value. The P value is 0.232. Actually, we accept. Okay, the P value 0.0511 we fix. So in this category, it's more than that, so that we need not worry about that. It indicates that there is no significant difference, which we have already discussed in the previous table, which we have manually performed. So this video is available in Tamil also. You can watch and you can give your comments. Thank you.